welcome back to my channel. So, as you can see from the title, I just scored some amazing consignment thrifty wins. I got this Summer Infant 3D2 double stroller. I've been eyeing this for some time. I've actually wanted it for a while now. This retails for $199 online and in stores, and I just scored it for $40 secondhand. So I'm just gonna overview this really quickly, and then I'll move on to my next double stroller, which is an Eddie Bauer umbrella stroller, which unfortunately is not sold anymore, but I absolutely love these. So starting with the Summer Infant, I really like it because it is convenient. It fits 2 children, but only has a footprint of a single stroller. So it has 2 pretty generous canopies, and the front canopy is a floating canopy. So if you want, you can move it all the way down, and then this back canopy could be fully extended just to kind of overlap a little bit and give full coverage. I absolutely love it. I mean, this is honestly, it takes up so little space. It's amazing. Okay, so the canopies are great. I have not actually used this yet, but both children have sat in it, and it's pretty comfy. This is an umbrella style stroller, so it's really not going to be full featured. It's just meant for running errands around town, and we travel a lot, so this is going to be a great travel stroller. So this front seat here holds up to 50 pounds, which I absolutely love. It has a very, very slight recline. So that's reclined. And this is up. But it is nice because you can actually push this fully forward if you wanted to get an older child in. So moving on to the back seat here. As you can see, here is a nice little footrest for an older child to sit back here. The back seat holds 40 pounds. And it's a pretty, I don't want to say it's a huge seat, but it's actually a pretty spacious seat for an umbrella. So there's a padded 5-point safety harness. And this is used. So I actually, when I bought this, I actually came home and I pretty much took it to my backyard and I sprayed it down with the hose and took some baby laundry detergent to it and cleaned it up, washed it a couple times, Lysoled it. But this is amazing. I love how it also features a carry strap. So this is going to be really, really nice. This is definitely a stroller I would take if you're planning a trip to a major city like New York City, because this is going to fit through narrow hallways and on a sidewalk. This is amazing. So this is the Summer Infant 3D2, and I love how it has little mesh peekaboo windows so you could see both children. And it features ergonomic curved handles, which actually are very, very comfortable. So this back seat actually also reclines just slightly. So that's the recline position for the back seat. So not a huge recline, just reclined just enough so that your child that is napping in the back could actually lean back a little bit. The folding mechanism is also a great feature. It's literally one-handed. I actually practice this holding my 9-month-old, and I can literally do it one-handed. So all you do here is just grab this lever, take the handles, push it forward, locks into place. Look at that. Okay, view from the back. So that's the front seat. This is the large rear canopy, and this is a slight recline on this. So this is as far as the back seat reclines. So that's upright. This is reclined. So as I said before, the front seat actually reclines just a little bit more than the back seat, but that's okay because, like I said, this is a perfect stroller if you're honestly just running errands, kind of toting around town. This is perfect for me because we have a lot of doctor's visits, and we were just at a doctor's visit today. So I did not try this one today. I used the other one, but this is perfect, perfect, perfect if you're traveling, like I said, to a major city. If you take public transportation, like the bus, the train, if you're going to Disney World. I know we're going back in December, so this is actually going to be perfect. I'm not sure which one we'll take. I'm going to have to test them both and see which one the kids love more, but I am just in love with this stroller. So this normally retails for $199, and I picked it up for $40, you guys. This was like the ultimate consignment win. This is the Summer Infant 3D2. Okay, so to fold this, it is so simple. It is one-handed, and there is a lever right here on the back, and it has the numbers 1 and 2. So all you do for number 1, press this button, and as you can see, I'm doing it one-handed. You press this button and you lift at the same time, and then you literally just fold it down. And the seat has to be in the upright position, which I didn't have the back seat, but so now it is. So now the Summer Infant 3D2 is in the locked position. As you can see, here is a lock. And I've read reviews on this, and some people said they complained about the lock not always staying locked. Not a huge deal for me, honestly, not a deal breaker. You just kind of have to place it into the lock, but otherwise it goes in just fine. And it is pretty compact. And so now I'm able, whoops, came apart. So that's what they're talking about the lock. But again, not a huge deal breaker for me. And now you're ready to go. You can put this on your shoulder. So if you need to run through the airport or the park or a train station, you can easily do so. So here is a rear view of the stroller. It's really, really nice. There's the Summer logo here. There's a small basket here. Normally it would come with a cup holder, but again, this was used, so I think they probably kept the cup holder. I'm not sure what happened to that, but not a huge deal. And here is the comfy carry strap, and I will fold this up and show you guys how compact it actually fits into your car. Okay guys, and here is the Summer Infant 3D2 in the back of my minivan in the cargo area. I have a Toyota Sienna, so you can see that it really honestly does not take up that much space. I've had several strollers that just honestly would just take up all of my entire cargo area. As you can see, this is so easy. So if you were to pack this full of luggage, if you're taking a vacation, this can easily fit on top of your luggage, so you really don't have to unpack your entire vehicle just to get your stroller out. So I would definitely recommend this for travel. This is the Summer Infant 3D2. Okay guys, so for my next stroller, which I got for only $20, like I can't even believe it, $20. This is the Eddie Bauer Transit Tandem Umbrella Stroller. This is a little bit of an older stroller, so it's not sold anymore. You cannot find it anywhere anymore, unfortunately, but I absolutely love Eddie Bauer products. I love the plaid. I just love how cushy this stroller is. So let's just start off with the seats and the padding. This is just the most soft, cushy bumper bar I have ever felt on any stroller ever. So here's the Eddie Bauer logo and this beautiful plaid. And this is in pretty good shape for probably being about maybe 10, I wouldn't say 10, maybe about 8 years old. But it also features a cup holder on the side, which I actually used this today going to my baby's doctor's appointment, and it worked fantastically. I was able to put her bottle here. She tried to get it, but she couldn't. The only thing that I found wrong with this, well, it was the strap up here was broken, but I just easily fixed it with a hot glue gun, and I reinforced it. So it is pretty strong. So my 9-month-old rides up here. I probably will at some point maybe run a stitch over here with the sewing machine. But other than that, it was great. It's just missing one of the padding on the harnesses, but not a huge deal, not a deal breaker. This front seat does not recline at all, but it's still pretty comfy. And for the back seat, as you can see, there's a little footrest at the bottom, just kind of reinforced so an older child can put their feet up here. And it has a padded 5-point safety harness, and this is a pretty big seat for an umbrella stroller. Let me just tell you, my 2-year-old rode back here this morning, and she absolutely loved it. And it's a pretty generous canopy as well for an umbrella stroller. So as you can see, it pretty much covers the entire stroller. I just wish it did have a little bit more sun protection, but again, not a huge deal breaker, as we're going to be using this as more of a travel stroller. But I do like this feature here. I guess this is kind of like a little rain protectant shield, which I do love. And then it also has a peekaboo window, which also is that material so the rain can't get through. And this just easily can button up here, and you can just place it back down, and it's Velcro. So I really, really like it. Also, another feature I liked on this stroller was the storage on the back of the stroller. There's 2 bottle pockets here, and I actually put a bottle of water here, and I put my cell phone and keys here, and I was able to keep some, you know, little minor things like snacks for the kids right here. Another thing I like about this is you can lift this up so you can allow more air to flow through here on a hot day. And this actually reclines pretty good for an umbrella stroller. So that is the recline on the back of this stroller here. Let me put this down so you could see. So this is reclined. So my 9-month-old actually fell asleep at the doctor's, and I put her in the back, and she slept very comfortably for about an hour. And I love how it has the mesh detail on the side. So when the canopy is extended, it allows the child riding in the rear seat to get a little bit of extra airflow. Another feature I really like is this carry handle. Now, I probably won't be carrying this for a long amount of time because this is probably going to be just our travel stroller. So if we're in the car, you know, this is probably just going to go into doctor's offices, into the store. I won't be carrying this for a long amount of time, but I'm glad that it does have that carry handle. It has a very, very small storage basket at the bottom, which actually I put some medicines in earlier that we got from the pharmacy. But as you can see, this stroller is good. And I love how you can adjust these handles here. So you press this button, and I can turn them to face down if I want. So whichever you're more comfortable with. So I guess it just depends. It depends if I'm going uphill, if I'm going downhill. I can just adjust these, but I like them up just the way it is. This is the Eddie Bauer Tandem Umbrella Stroller. I'm really, really loving this, guys. I think this might be my favorite of the two between the Summer Infant 3D, just because the seats are really, really cushy. They offer a lot of padding, and the rear seat is very, very comfortable and spacious. And the fact that the rear seat reclines, although the front seat does not recline, I do love how the rear seat does recline. And you can actually, it has an adjustable footrest. So for those younger babies, the button here on the side, and you can pull this up, which I did for my 9-month-old to keep her from dropping her pacifier and toys on the ground. To fold this Eddie Bauer umbrella stroller, it is pretty simple. So down here is just a little lever. You would just press that lever, kind of press and pull up at the same time until you hear a click. And then, as you can see, you pull up on these here at the same time, which I'll show you, and just simply fold it. Okay. So as you can see here, the handles are adjustable down. Here's the up position, and I love that. So just a little side view of the stroller here, that generous canopy. This is really easy to push. I really love how comfortable it is. The wheels turn very smoothly with both children. The weight is distributed very evenly, so I do love that. Okay, so to fold, again, there's that lever at the bottom that I showed you guys. You just pull up on, and then pull up on these at the same time. Whoops, let me make sure it's fully. There we go. Okay, there we go. And then you just fold. And so that's how flat it is. So this is the complete folded stroller. I love the footprint. Again, just a small, very small footprint. It's the size of a single umbrella stroller. And although, yeah, I only paid 20 bucks for this. I think this is like the best 20 bucks I have ever spent in my life. I'm not even kidding. So it does not have a lock on it, but that's okay. Not a deal breaker. I can just simply pick it up and carry it. And I'm going to show you how it fits in the back of my van. Okay, guys, so I have the Eddie Bauer Tandem Double Stroller here in the back of my van. Again, it takes up very little space, especially compared to other strollers that I have. So if I actually needed to, I could probably take this stroller and maybe put it laid across the back seat here, or if I needed to put it down in between the two front seats, the middle seats there, or if I actually need to put it in this floorboard down here behind the middle row, I could probably do so, which is nice. Again, this is going to be a great travel stroller because we do travel a lot. We're on the go. So I'm going to be taking this and the Summer Infant 3D2 out all of the time. So that is all I have for you today, guys. This is my absolute best purchase I think I've ever made in my life. Only $60 here for both strollers. I paid $40 for the Summer Infant 3D2, and I paid $20, just $20 for this Eddie Bauer Tandem Umbrella Stroller. Like I said, I love them both. I used the Eddie Bauer today, so I will do kind of a little review on that for you guys and just show you how well it worked for me and how the kids enjoyed it. But I just can't wait to use the Summer Infant as well. So when we travel, I'm probably just going to have to decide which one I want to take with me everywhere, because I really, really enjoy them both. But this is it for my thrifty finds. Thanks for watching, guys.